This is the key to high emotional intelligence. Now, empathy plays into all these. Empathy plays into all these, which is why they say that's the number one skill, ability, characteristic, gift, whatever you want to call it, that drives emotional intelligence. But these three, and a combination of these three, the more you have of these three, this is really what makes not just high emotional intelligence, but great leaders. Initiative, communication skills, and interpersonal skills. Let's start with communication skills. Most of communication is nonverbal. Okay. Most of communication is nonverbal. Most of communication is the ability, like you said, to get our point across.
Would you start with communication skills?
Communication skills. It's the ability to get a point across. That's what this is. People have high emotional intelligence, work well in teams, lead teams, because remember, we're talking all about leadership here, have to have the ability to get a point across. What good is it if I have it in my head, but I can't express it? What good is it if it's here, but I can't get it to you? Some people are, and this goes back to IQ versus EQ, some people know it, and you know they know it, and they'll tell you, I just can't explain it. The person who's really going to get paid for it, 9 times out of 10, is the one who can explain it. I'm talking about paid the highest for it. The one that's going to be the leader is the person that can explain it. Think about it. Let's go back. So I'm going to give a lot of examples in the political sphere, even the public sphere. Think about it. The person who gets the votes isn't necessarily the person who knows the economy the best. It's the person that's able to explain to you how they're going to change the economy. It's not so much what you're going to do. Can you say it in a way that I understand? That's communication skills. Interpersonal skills. Let me give you some examples. So when I say skills, many skills fall under that. Skills like cooperation, teamwork, negotiating. So you can just get something. Developing others.
This is under what?
This is all under here. So I want you to write these down. This is the ability to get a point across.
Right.
This is the ability to get the point across.
What's that?
So which one would be first? Communication skills?
It's no such thing as first. They're all important.
I got
The goal is to have them all.
interpersonal, I got the ability to work well with others. Communication, I got the ability to get your point across. And
Right.
initiative is the good.
That's the way I got it now.
What's the initiative?
The ability to motivate others.
Ability to.
So we can work well with others. We can relate information, concepts to people well. We can motivate
That'd
others.
be like,
I want to equip you with language so you don't just say, I'm a people's person. What the heck does that even mean? Let me tell you what I have. I have what I believe everybody
communication skills.
that has high emotional intelligence. I have great communication skills, I have wonderful interpersonal skills, and I know how to motivate others. I know initiative.
Language skills. There you go.
There we go.
I got you, buddy. I got you.
Because if you got initiative, that means you're actually taking action. Even if you motivate.
There you go. Yeah. But I think I want to take it to the next level because I think if you're motivating others, you're taking action. But you might take action but not know how to motivate others.
Facts.
You see the difference? Because now it's more, because I'm showing you what leadership skills are. This becomes very, if you're not careful, very self-centered. You have some people, they're great at taking action, but the way they do it, move, let me do it.
Yeah.
You ain't motivating me at all.
Right.
Now you just take me off.
Exactly. Oh, you did right. Exactly.
Yeah, now you take me off.
Yeah.
And some people don't even know how to,
Right.
they don't know how to, let me show you
Yeah.
how you can.
So the leadership.
This is leadership.
Right, I got you.
So I'm showing you in the
I
sense
got
of emotional intelligence, but I'm showing you this is what separates
That's
successful leaders.
leadership altogether.
This is leadership.
Right.
And the reason why I want you to be able to know these three, I don't want you to fall into the trap that a lot of people fall into. Either you have it or you don't, because that's not true. Each of these
I got
skill
you.
sets
Everybody has.
can be taught. Not necessarily everybody has them, but they can be taught. Each of these skills, I can teach, just like I can teach someone, now maybe not to the level of someone that is a master, but you can teach someone how to communicate better. That's why they have classes for effective
That's
communication. Can I teach you to work better with others? Absolutely.
Yeah, sure.
I can help you point out the fact that, wait a minute, you shouldn't do this, and maybe be careful how you run into people. Can I teach you to have valuable initiative? Absolutely. This is one thing I can tell you that I learned, definitely, learning how to deal with different people's personalities. Try living in well, I'm sure you can relate to this, living in a dorm room that's about this size with somebody else.
Show me about it.
Exactly. But you have to, but that's the good thing. From your experience in this, you're going to learn this. Hopefully. Some people never do. But you have to learn to give and to take.
Yes.
You got to learn this. That's a transferable skill for those who do this. Hopefully. But you should have come out with this. Initiative. Stick through. Follow through. Most people are not willing to work for a year without getting a check. That's what college is. You work for 4 years, some 5, 6, depending on their process. And what's the check? The check is the degree or whatever comes afterwards, but they don't, because people want instant gratification.
Absolutely.
So that's one thing that this teaches.